Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Andrea.Taneile, and you have stumbled on part 2 of our African adventure in Johannesburg. Let's get to it. We traveled from Cape Town to Johannesburg on a local South African airline, Safar Air, which is very similar to your Ryanair, EasyJet, Eurowings of Europe. So it was very convenient, really super cheap to get us to where we needed to go. It was an hour-and-a-half flight. We were picked up by a driver provided from the Palazzo Hotel. We stayed there for 4 nights, I believe. And the location was absolutely perfect. They were next to the Monte Casino, and everything is in there. Restaurants, shops, movie theater. It was a really nice place and nice and relaxed. You know, as I said before, I will have a more in-depth explanation of my true opinions of South Africa at a later date. But right now, let's look at the sights and sounds of Johannesburg.
Or should we give them bread?
I don't know. The Palazzo is ginormous. It has like 200 plus rooms. The gardens are very lovely and spacious, but I don't think it would actually support the amount of people that would be there. Also, considering the fact that the Rose Garden was closed, it's their secondary like eatery. You would have like afternoon tea there, maybe some dinner, but because of COVID and probably staffing, the only restaurant that was available to have all 3 meals was the main room. And then also in the patio area outside as you lead to the quote-unquote pond, lake, and then backwards towards the pool. And once you got out to the pool, it was actually a pretty decent size. They had nice little cabanas out there. They had like the pool boys and gals running around with the drinks and the service trays and the massages on the side and the nice little fountain that was coming out. Very relaxing, very calm. They could have had more chairs out there though, considering the amount of guests. Like at full capacity, I don't know what would have happened and if everybody was interested in the pool, but for what it was actually a really good, nice place to relax and chat and meet people and have a tasty drink. When we were in South Africa, we decided to use tour guides the entire time that we were there because, you always hear about the crime and burglary. So it was just better for us just to be in a space with other people and have a tour guide who could let us go around places. So that is just what we did. So let's just listen to bits and pieces of what he explained to us while we were having a tour around Johannesburg.
So if they, say 10 cows, you must just calculate it like that. So that's how it is right now. Right, welcome to Soweto once again. This is the upper class. Soweto is divided into 49 townships as well as the three different classes. So this is the upper class where the wealthy black people live. As you can see, beautiful houses. It's nice, it's clean. You don't really see much electric fences. Because when you go to suburbs, like where I picked you up there, each and every house, they've like high walls, electric fences, barbed wires, and so on. So in our township, it's, a little bit different. We are like families, we know each other. We workers in the beginning until the late 70s. And then members of IFP, the political party, Inkatha Freedom Party, then moved and lived here. It became a men-only accommodation where women were not allowed to live here. Because, the Zulu culture, man lives in the city while working, whereas the women lives in the village while raising the children like that. So each and every block, there were about 10 to 15 men all living together. No electricity, no water, no toilets. Water, there was like a communal taps, which the community share. And then for electricity, they connect power illegally, from the street poles. Some are flat for many people living in the middle class. So these are government houses, what we call the matchbox houses. But since 1994, the government's been building more and more of these houses, which we call them the matchbox, rather the RDP, Reconstruction Development Project. So since 1994, more than 5 million houses were built for poor people. So those who live in the slums are on the waiting list to get the government houses. Look at how they connect power illegally. From these
power lines
like that. So it's very, very tough. So, but people have electricity, have water as well as chiefs and Orlando Pirates. Also from this country. So when you look at these two gentlemen there, the one holding a phone, the one with a ball, those are the Chiefs and Pirates fans, because Vodacom sponsored both, teams like that. So these towers, the painting was actually designed by a lady by the name of Karabo Pompi. She's a famous artist who's Would you mind taking a walk? It's safe, no problem.
Do you want to take a walk? Okay. I'm not gonna.
Rather for high voltage appliances, unlike the one which gets connected to the venue. When it comes to a water station, we have close to 20 of these water stations within this whole community. Each and every station has water provided by the government for free. You are not allocated any amount of liters for you to use this water here. So this generate income for your family. When it comes to education, we use your basic 12-year learning system. So a house like this has those the wood stove. Please be careful as you step. There.
Thank you.
So like I was saying, we use your basic 12-year learning system. So from the age of 6, you begin up. The age of 6, you begin elementary school.
Due to the COVID complications.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, COVID was very...
Fight for the rights of the Indians who exploited in the sugarcane fields. In 1900, when that Johannesburg, was many Indians were brought into the gold mining, so they exploited. It was recruited by a law firm which was based here. So that's why the square was named after Mahatma Gandhi. You can all these empty buildings. Dark city.
I can't sit there and let somebody just take my food.
People interested in staying or going to the Monte Casino, people like us who had absolutely no idea where anything was in the suburb. It was perfect that we were staying at the hotel we were staying at, because we literally walked down those main stairs, you make a right, you walk down this nice, lovely archway past the Rose Garden, out the gate, and the Monte Casino is right there, right across the street. It is perfect. Everything that you can imagine is in there. All the shops, restaurants, there's novelty places, souvenir shops, and a movie theater. So let's have a look around.
The appetizer, we ate it all up and didn't take pictures of it.
We're in the dock here in Johannesburg. It is what they call load sharing. So the power will be out for a considerable amount of time, we think. The hotel's backup generators might come up soon, but this is a very common occurrence here in South Africa. So here's our experience early light coming from the window here. So, yeah, we'll see how long it lasts. So this cultural village is actually pretty popular among the tourists who are coming to Johannesburg, and I'm really glad that we decided to go on this day in particular. It was September 24th, my birthday, which is also South African Heritage Day. I was so glad that it was open, and it had a whole bunch of trinkets and shops here and there, and it had a really great, wonderful show about the history of South African cultures and tribes. So let's dig into it.
means my throat is sore and I am pain. And the heart over there, that heart represents the Soweto speaking people, Basotho. Now, they are all the way from Lesotho. And now, Lesotho, this is another independent country within South Africa. For these passports to go to them, and these passports to come to us. Their country is known as Lesotho. The people are called Basotho, and their language is known as.
The pile of stones behind you. There's a pile of stones over there. Now please come. Come closer, my friends. All right, friends, can you please make a semicircle? In an area called Kunu. So Kunu village, that is where our late Ubaba Nelson Mandela was born and raised. He was born in a place called Kunu. And the Xhosas, my friends, they click too much when they speak, huh? Tongue clicking tribe. And I know it's very difficult for you to speak Xhosa, but they say practice makes perfect. I want all of you to try this one. Can you say E, O, together? Can you do that again, my man? Also to speaking people. And listen to give yourselves a big round of applause. All right, friends, their country is known as Lesedi. Give them a big round of applause.
Thanks, guys, for joining me on my adventures. If you like what you see, what you hear, what I'm doing, click that subscribe button, comment below, and hit that bell notification to see what is coming next. Till next time, see you later. Ta-ta.